This thing is not on. This thing is on. Okay. Um, Gotta keep an eye on the mic because it goes out sometimes. I'm back. I'm starting super late. Super late. So the first thing we gotta do is roll the ads. So let's do it. And as I mentioned last night, I don't remember how to change the screen on OBS. I didn't have time to figure it out today. And it's too late to be fucking with it right now. So we're just gonna roll the ads and I'm gonna show you some stuff if you're watching without ads or watching the replay that will eventually be on YouTube. So 3 minutes, I'll be right back. Okay, mic is still working. Let's see, I've got this little gnome right here. Cute little gnome. Piece of, I don't know what this is. Is it Picasso stone, perhaps? Picasso stone, maybe? I don't know. I got some dried flowers. Dried flowers. That's nice. Got this little pin of pearls. Cute pin of pearls. I should wear that sometime. Got a little lucky charm. It says dreams. Dreams. Very important stuff. Very good. I have this. I think this came off the child's cupcake. It's like a mermaid ring. Yeah, pretty cool. It's a little tight on my ring finger. You know, wear it on my pinky. Can I pull it off? Am I pulling that off? Pretty cool. Got this beautiful artwork from my best friend in the whole world. I like the porcupine. Even though I'm a Taurus, I feel like the bull should speak to me. Speak to me more. But the porcupine is just so damn cute. Yeah, that's nice. What else we got? I have these stick things. Can't remember where I got them from. Little hearts. I write on them. They were supposed to be like little business sticks, but I never had the nerve to hand them out to anyone. Death's wife, that's cute. Mostly tarot, sing, tell stories. Golden soul child. I don't know. Never knows the time. When death called, I fell in love. Ooh, some dark shit. I've always been kind of a dark person, trying to lighten it up. Broken bracelet. Never got around to fixing it because how would I even? Maybe get a piece of leather, clamp it. Not sure that's ever gonna happen. Little tea thing. I love saving these. What's it say? Bring me, it's a quote. Bring me the sunset in a cup. Emily Dickinson. Very cute. Very cute. And the ads are off. We are back. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Today, I hate stream for too long. I'm starting super late. I was gone all day. And I was like, I'm going to stream tonight. And then I got home super late and I was like, damn, did I bother streaming tonight? And in my heart of hearts, I said, yeah, I do bother. Let's bother. Let's do it. Let's stream. So I did tarot today. Readings went well. Did some long ones. And I used probably 4 decks. So I have like 5 on me. And last night we were using my mandalas. They have, I can't remember what they're called. I have no idea what I did with the box because I keep it in Crown Royal bags as my regulars. maybe initiation, something about initiation. I don't remember what they are. But I was using them last night and I didn't realize I dropped a card. So this is Capricorn. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn and you can take this as a sign. What the sign is, I don't know. There's no context for the reading. Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn all came up, and Sagittarius. So that's interesting because Sag, Cap, Aquarius, Pisces, that's, a span of 4 months. So there could be something going on at that time, or something that already happened last year at the time. You can also think like Capricorn values already kind of associates Capricorn with money, working, being pretty serious, I would say. So could be some of that. Earth energy, so grounding, sturdy, stable, slow, 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 slow. But yeah, we're gonna take it as a sign, Capricorn. A little sign from Capricorn. So I was talking about this last night, but I haven't had this deck for 2 years almost. In a couple months, it would have been 2 years. So I was really excited to use those cards last night. I did get to use them in a reading today. Super exciting because I loved them. I missed this deck so much. I love it so much. But I don't want to do it again. I want to pick something else. And I totally respect the lurking. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But if anyone has any input on what deck they would like to see this evening, because I'll probably just plan on chit-chatting for an hour like I did last night. I was thinking I'd just do the reading and go, because it's late. Well, I am sipping on my coffee from this morning that I didn't finish. Caffeine doesn't do a whole lot for me. I have my mystery deck. The real ones, remember, the real ones know what they are. But I have the mystery deck, which is like my gods, goddesses, guides, and galactics deck, higher power, higher being, higher messages. It's more like advice and wisdom than it is analytical. I have this deck, which, like I said, I used last night, so I don't really want to use that again. I have the Thoth deck, my general situational deck, good for all-encompassing readings and particular situations. I have my pink deck, which I use for love, romance, soulmate connections. Halloween Oracle, Shadow Self, channel messages from the deceased. I think that's it. 5 decks. Thought, love, mandalas, Halloween, mystery deck. That was 5, right? So, getting the vibe that nobody's gonna say anything. Once again, thank you for being here. It's okay. I'm the only one who signed up to talk. So I guess it'll be left to me to decide what we're gonna read tonight. I'm gonna light this incense. I'm gonna light this candle for the vibe. For the vibe. Yeah. Cool. I don't even know where to put this because I got batteries and shit. So I'll put it right here. Hope that is okay. Cute. I am somewhat tempted to use this deck again, but seems like it would be overkill. What up, Dom? What up? What up? house is quiet. Whatever. Um, I just got home not long ago, or I would have started a lot earlier, but what can you do? I was having fun with my best friend. So here we are. I ended up streaming for an hour and a half last night. I was like so sure I was going to stream for 30 minutes. Yes, thank you for asking. I only did 2 readings, but one was 30, one was 45 minutes. So it was a lot. I did 3 in one and 2 in one because I like to give people options. All kinds of people, people in different situations. Yeah, I will say it's mostly women. I think so far I've only read for 2 men. We do over the phone readings too. So one man came in, one man was over the phone. Not today, just since I've been there since April. So yeah, it's funny because some people really like to talk during their readings, which is fine. Like, I'm here for it. I love conversation, but it's also like you're being timed and you're paying for the time. So it just seems like I wouldn't want to say shit. I'd want paying somebody to talk to me and let them talk for 45 minutes straight. I guess it seems kind of uncomfortable, maybe some talking at you so much, but yeah, it's all different stuff. And I feel like I think I've used all my. I don't bring all my decks. I probably have like 10, 11 decks. I acquired 2 in the last year, less than a year. People do like to talk. I've acquired 2 decks that I haven't used. Hey, because I like to use the deck for the first time from the person who gifted it to me, and I just like never offered it to them and never talked to them about doing a reading for them, so I just never use them. Actually, there's one deck I don't even know what I did with it, to be honest. And then the other deck I have chilling, I never opened it. So one deck is like, they're like horror movie posters or something. It's really cool. It's really cool to be fun to use. And then one is crystals, which, fuck, like I said, I haven't even opened it yet. Because I want to be able to do that. That's just always been my process. It's like, if I am gifted a deck, the person that gifts me the deck gets the first reading. And like I said, I just never reached out, never got around to doing it for them, so I just never used the decks. And then I actually bought a deck for $5, brand new. Like, yeah, I'm buying this. And I've never used that one either. I might have it on me. It's so tiny. I don't know if I have it. Let's find out. Because I thought I slipped them in there a couple weeks ago. Never broke them out. Yeah. We just haven't started yet. You'll know. Seasons of the Witch. Okay, I don't remember how to say Samhain. I know that's not how you say it, but I don't remember how to say it. It's an oracle deck. So, you know what? We'll use this one. We'll use it. Even though I don't know what I'm doing. I've never opened it. I bought it in October. And then I got the other deck I was talking about in October, and then I got one for Christmas. So there's 3 decks I have that I haven't used. That's why I'm like, I think I had 9 decks, so maybe I'm up to 12 now. But I only bring 4 to work with me, and then now 5 because I got my mandala deck back. So I don't have the full span of my decks right now. I just have what I brought to work. So, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? You want to come up here and say hi? You want to come up and say hi? Come on up. You want to come up? You can. Okay, well, she's feeling shy. Yeah. Really quick, I want to look up.
Samhain.
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 Okay. Like Irish or something? Samhain. Yep. Old Irish. Okay. Samhain. I knew it wasn't Samhain. I just, like I said, I couldn't fucking remember how to say it. So, Samhain. Samhain. It's gonna be tough to remember. I don't even know how to open this box. It's I don't want to rip it. I do have little tiny Crown Royal bags. I wonder if it'll fit. Oh, it looks like there's descriptors on each one. I really don't want to rip the box. I can't figure out how to open it. I also got a deck. It's very interesting. It's like Oracle, but this person, I was doing an event and I had a booth next to them. And they were like, hey, can I gift you this tarot deck? And I was like, yeah, can I gift you a reading? So I did a reading for them with the deck they gave me. And then I also did like some of the other decks. I don't remember. It doesn't matter what I used. And that was the only reading I did with that deck because it is a little complicated. It's just paintings. And they're like abstract paintings. So it's just like colors, you know? So I will always have to use the booklet for that deck. Always, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to memorize. It's like at least 40 cards. And they all, I don't want to say they all look the same. And I'd love to be able to like shout out the person who made them, but I don't remember who they are, and I don't think I got their contact. And I don't have that deck on me. But yes, maybe I have 13 decks because I had 9, and I guess I acquired 4 decks since October, not 3. So yeah, I got a lot of. Oh my god! But what if I can never open this deck of cards? Isn't that so funny? I don't want to rip the box. It's really tight. Okay, got it. No booklet. That's probably why they were so cheap. But like I said, it kind of looks like there's like a little descriptor on each one. They're really pretty cards. They are really pretty cards. Cool. They're not in order. I kind of like to put them in order before I use them. Why didn't they come in order? That's going to drive me crazy. Oh my god. I don't know if it's worth it, y'all. I don't have that much space that I'm working with here. And it just is time consuming. They're not in order. That is so annoying. Oh my god, and there's like over 40 cards in this deck. But it's part of my process. We're doing it, by the way. I don't know if you could tell. I'm putting them in order. I said, fuck it. I'm dropping cards. Yeah, this is very difficult. But a little preview for me. see what I'm working with. It's very reminiscent of the Halloween Oracle. I'm seeing some of the same cards as the Halloween Oracle. Okay. They're a mess. Okay, 1, 2, 6. Missing 15, so where the fuck is 15? Oh my god, cards everywhere, dude. I don't know where number 15 is. It's okay, I'll put these aside. 16 and not 17. This was a really silly venture, but now I'm in it. Now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it up. Oh, I really like the back of the deck though. That's cool. This is a mess. This was more or less a bad idea. Okay, so I feel like there's cards missing. But it's a brand new deck. It's not even used. It's new. But like, I don't know. There's 19. Patience, my child, patience. There's 17, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20. 15, found it. Okay. 44, 27, 29, 31, 21. This ain't that bad. This ain't even that bad. 23, that should be it. 25, 26 and 28. 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, we're rocking and rolling, baby. Oh, I was with my best friend today. She is 5. Okay, my best friend is 5. And she was playing this like crazy tic-tac-toe game on her tablet. And it was like a huge grid, 11 by 11, I think. And every time she won, she'd be like, I am rocking this game. I'm rocking this game. And I was like, dude, I fucking love you. So good. I'm rocking this game. So I feel like I'm rocking these cards. Boom, baby. I think there's 44 cards. Sweet. They're in order. And the funny thing about them being in order is that I'm just going to shuffle them anyway. It's just something I've always done because I usually buy used decks. I thought a new deck would actually come in order. It did not. It did not. So yeah, it's these are cool as fuck. I want to make a tarot deck. I started one a long time ago. I have no idea what I did with the drawings that I was coming up with. I'm not that good at drawing, but it's fine. It doesn't have to be realistic is the thing that I always forget. Yeah, there's a lot of these that are in the not a lot, but a few of these are in the Halloween Oracle deck, so that's cool. They have a similar vibe. Samhain, right? Samhain. Cool. So I just looked through them. We just put them all in order. Took all that time for what? To shuffle. So there's 44 cards, Oracle deck. And it's just a straight up thing. Each card has like a phrase on it, so I feel like I don't know what this deck will be used for. Very feminine energy. Did not see a single man on a single card, which I love that. It's for the girls. That's okay. Mic is going strong. Hell yeah. I was thinking about doing a daytime stream the next couple days. Maybe also a night stream, but I just thought I think I don't have anything. I have like one appointment tomorrow and plans maybe Wednesday night, maybe just Thursday morning. So I was like, well, I can't be up late Wednesday. I might not even be home. So I thought maybe we can do a daytime stream since I'm not doing anything. And that might be cool. I'm not getting anything out of these cards. Maybe they mean an intention. It's just advice though, like because each one is its oracle and not tarot, and it doesn't, like I said, there's no booklet, so it's like whatever the card says just is. Okay, now we're talking. I guess we can just start with what's on the table. Little future card, that's cool. Okay. We will take it. They're in the reverse, but because it's oracle, I don't really know if we're going to count the reversals. You know, I don't know. I feel like for now, I'm not going to do reversals, but yeah. So, bottom of the deck, we have the witch. Isn't that cool? She's like the only blonde in the whole deck. Grab hold. Allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. Cool. So, establishing connection with yourself. That's the base of the reading, is the witch. Grab hold. Allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. So, it's a call to the self, a call of the wild to the self. The first card that came out is Ancestors, which is in the Halloween Oracle. That's one of the ones that's in there. And it came out alone, but then we have like this little pile that came with it. So I do feel like this is a message from your ancestors. We have Ancestors. It says, they hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the boughs made in silence, an ancient chill walking upon the spine. Okay, it's a little creepy. They're ghosts after all, so it kind of makes sense. The Halloween Oracle Ancestors card says the love and legacy of our DNA, but this says They hiss a quivering so deep, only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spine. Your ancestors are trying to get your attention. For what? We will find out. But yeah, I think they're trying to get your attention. So this is a message from the ancestors. Next, did I show you the card? I'm sorry. This is ancestors. Next, we have silence. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness stillness brings, a presence of self fully embodied. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness stillness brings, a presence of self fully embodied. So I feel like these are connecting really well. I think it is a reminder that you can kind of quietly connect with your ancestors. Like when you sit, if you meditate, or you just turn off the noise, cut the music, put the phone down, that's when you can receive your personal message from those who look out for you and look over you. We have ritual next. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. Now, I like rituals over, well, I don't want to say like rituals over spells, but anything can be a ritual. Ritual is almost like something routine, something that you do habitually. Ritual, habitual. That's the James Addiction. That's why I said that. You can do rituals without doing spell work, is kind of what I'm getting at. Because I've never been that into spell work. I haven't been. As much as I kind of used to identify as a witch, until it started scaring people, and I was like, okay, I'm not even really a witch because, like I said, I don't do spell work. It's funny though because I do have these spells that I had 3 of them, but I can't find the 3rd one. But I have these spell boxes, a birthday spell, which it's not even Taurus season anymore, and then beloved. It's like a love spell. I don't know how. It was nice that people bought them for me, and I got a happiness one too. I didn't ever do them because I've never really done spell work, so I felt kind of weird about it. I definitely put intentions in things, and I'm a ritual person. It's been a long time since I've done anything, but like lighting the candle, lighting the incense, doing stuff like I would make my little potions, if you guys remember those. I would get a bottle of wine, put it in a pot, and start adding shit. So I don't think potions, maybe potions counts as spell work, but I love my little potions. But it's really intention, you know. So I like this idea of ritual, where you can put the effort in, do something even consistently without casting a spell, right? That's how I see it. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. So I think it's a call to kind of get into ritual with other people. Yeah. Next is protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. Okay, I don't want to insult this ladies, because you never know. This says it comes. Oh wait, okay. Um, you never know people's lives, right? Whoever wrote this could speak English as their second language. It could be someone who just never was very good at writing, which, like, why are you writing a deck if that's the case? But I just feel like it could also be AI. Some of these sentences are not right, right? This is like the third one I've noticed. Like that first card said in belly, within belly, instead of the belly or your belly. So I thought that was interesting. And then there was another one that was a little weird, I don't remember. And now this one says, deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. That's not a sentence. So I'm like, yo, did y'all use AI for these cards? Because it's kind of fucked up. I'll never know. Again, I'm not even trying to blast these ladies. I feel bad. Because it's still a really cool deck and the illustration is beautiful. But I'm like, what that mean? Anyway. It's a cool card though. Protection. This is my house. This is creepy. Some of these cards are really creepy. I don't think the Halloween Oracle is that creepy. This is creepier than that. And the Halloween Oracle is like my dark deck, you know, and my demon deck, which I never use anymore because I don't know what I did with the booklet. I don't know if I gave it away or threw it out in a state. I have no idea what I did with it, so I just don't really use it anymore. I can't read them without the booklet, really. Some of them I had memorized. I haven't used it in so long, at least a year, if not, well, probably a year. So I can't really read them anymore if I don't find the booklet. But these are a little creepy. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. Okay. Protection spell, protect your shit, you know. Since I want to be able to read this, you know. Maybe protection spell. Maybe I've done a little spell work because I've definitely sprinkled some shit outside my doors at times, you know. Light stuff. Nothing too serious, not killing chickens or anything. Maybe add some protection to your life, right? Whether it's protection or protection, something needs protecting, especially at home. So if you like live with other people, you might need to protect yourself from them. If you live in like a questionable area, you need to maybe protect yourself from your surroundings. Or if you just got that eye on you, you know what I'm saying? You might need a little protection there. So just throwing it out there. Next we have frog. May the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning crooks. Interesting. You can kind of see the little frog down there. And then I don't know if we hit. There we go. You can see the little frog. So this is the frog. May the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning crooks. Why are the frogs drowning? This deck is creepy, but it's cool. I like it. I like it. I don't even really know how to interpret this one. I'm trying to give my little interpretation for each one, but this one's got me a little stumped. But I guess it's about healing, you know. It makes me think of how like DMT used to only be able to be synthesized from using frogs. Hey, I'm so glad you caught me. Your message really made my day. Thank you for sending it. That was really nice. It's really good to see you. Really good to see you. Talk to you. Maybe I shouldn't say see you. I've never seen you. I broke out a new deck. So we're just going card by card. There's no booklet, but it's Oracle, so I'm just like reading it and showing the cards and giving my best interpretation. Yeah, it's awesome. I missed streaming, is what I realized last night. I missed it. And I don't want to toot my own horn. I can't remember where I heard it, but someone, maybe it was on the internet or it was someone in my real life. I don't know. I just read somebody say, not to toot my own horn. Who the fuck else is going to toot it? It's my horn, you know. But not to toot my own horn. I think I'm still decent at streaming. I thought maybe I lost my touch because it's been so long. I wasn't sure. Jump it back on. I was like, I don't know. Definitely not streaming for like 6 hours tonight or anything, but doing it. I was going to stream for 30 minutes last night and I ended up streaming for an hour and a half. And I was only going to stream for 30 minutes tonight, but it's already been 40. So I think it is good to hear. Hopefully, I'll get back into it. I would love that. I don't know. I don't know. I like was streaming sporadically. Me too. I was streaming sporadically. Um, but honestly, I don't think I streamed this year at all. At all. Yeah, I'm not sure that I. And come to think of it, I don't even know if my last few streams I ever uploaded. Now that I'm thinking about it, oh, I'm probably not logged into YouTube right now. I don't know if I could log into YouTube right now. My fucking passwords. Yeah, I'm not logged in, so I can't even check at the moment. Yeah, agreed. And I'd love to get back to the point where I am streaming for hours, but I've been starting really late. You know, I used to start at like 10 o'clock so I could get a few solid hours in. Um, but I started after midnight the last 2 nights, so it's like I don't stay up as late as I used to. I'm not as nocturnal as I was. Um, let's look here. Oh, okay. So I did post my last few streams. 8 months ago. That's how long it's been. 8 fucking months ago. Crazy. I just popped on one day. I was like, okay, let's do it. I streamed a few times 9 months ago, and then once 8 months ago, and that was it. And then before that was a year ago. Yeah, I was doing it. It looks like I was doing it kind of consistently a year ago. But then again, I think once you upload it to YouTube, it probably just rounds the time. Where they all say a year ago. Um, I was doing it like consistently, like from January, February, March, maybe. I still had short hair. I still had a shaved head when I was doing it consistently still. And then it jumps from the shaved head to like blonde era. Pretty short though. And now it was like my hair was to here the last time I was streaming. 2 years? Wow. I just assume that if I don't see someone on the stream, like they just missed my stream. That's crazy. Yeah, we all took a break, you know. Um, yeah, so I had pretty short hair. And I had a little shaggy kind of look going. But yeah, you can kind of tell based on the hair growth. Yeah, so why did you take a break? Oh, my incense went out. I don't remember everyone else. I don't want to be up too late. But, yeah, I'm just doing this one reading and then I'll probably go. So it's nice that we get to chit chat while I'm here. I've been trying to plan it out. I think I'll stream tomorrow night and I might pop on during the day. I think I have streamed during the day a long time ago. But I had plans tomorrow and they got canceled. So I don't have anything else to do except be with this cat. So I'm like, maybe I'll do a daytime stream. Daytime streams are good for art, but I don't really do art anymore. I've been getting back into digital drawing just to do something else on my phone. And my dear friend bought me some styluses, which has been really fun. I'm obsessed. I even write with them and stuff. Yeah, I am. That's why I am. It's funny because that's like the last several times I've streamed, I was house sitting in different places. But yeah, maybe I'll try to paint some. Actually, I don't know if I have any paint. I have markers though, so I can try to draw something or something. I might have paint around. Is this another fan? Remind me to never buy a fan for the rest of my life. Got two right here. Do I use them? No. What's this way? How do we do this? It is summer. It is summer. Yeah, and my usual crowd comes out at night, so I feel like I don't think any of my people would be here during the day. But it might be an opportunity to meet new people, you know. So yeah, maybe I'll jump on art tomorrow. I'm not very creative anymore though, so I have a hard time. Like I have the time to paint and draw and stuff, but I sit down to do it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I used to just be in a constant state of flow and like always have ideas and come up with something on the spot. I just don't seem to have that ability anymore, which is why I'm getting back into digital drawing because then I don't feel like I wasted my art supplies. I didn't waste paper. I didn't, you know what I mean? Thank you. Painting was so fun. But yeah, I'm just not as creative as I was. It drives me nuts, actually. I know. That's why I stopped streaming because I didn't have my own setup and it just got annoying. It felt boring and it didn't feel comfortable. Um, but I have my old setup here. Those are my paintings on the wall. So yeah. This is nice. But yeah, I just don't physically have the space for it at home right now. So I just stopped doing it. I was doing it for a while. You can look at the streams and you can tell the non-decorated streams is me at home. And it just doesn't hit. Well, there's some of me house sitting. You would notice, I think. Well, I guess yeah, there's a few locations. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I just don't have the space to do it. But I like it a lot, and I did miss it more than I realized, and it definitely gave me an added sense of purpose in life. And I think it will help. I've been very disconnected spiritually, and I don't feel as wise or gifted as I was, you know. Um, so I'm hoping, thanks. I'm hoping that getting back into streaming will help me get into spirituality again. Um, because I'm just not as into it. I'm trying to walk more too. I used to walk like 10 miles a day, and that's when I would like pray and things would come to me and I would connect with nature and the universe and God. And I think that was really important to me. But now I live in a city, and it's so different than living on the outskirts of town or in the suburbs, because when everything's really far apart, you're forced to walk more, where it's like I gotta get somewhere that's 5 miles away, whereas now it's 5 blocks away. You know what I mean? So it's like I just fell out of a lot of my old habits. And there's really the convenience of living in a city is so awesome. You know, you got options of things to do and places to go, but I just, I don't walk as much. And I got a car. I didn't have a car for 5 years. I have a car now. So I feel like I'm out and about more and I'm going places more just because I can. So yeah, I take short walks or I drive. And it's just not the same as it used to be. So I think walking more, like at least a mile, would be nice. Walking would probably help get connected, as well as, like I said, streaming, I think will help me get connected. So, yeah. Hey, thank you. Welcome. I'm gonna be not gonna be long anyway. I say that, but it's already been 50 minutes, it looks like. Good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Lurk away, brother. Um, oh my god, I love your little witch emote. That's too cute. Yeah, I love that. I gotta remember to upload these to YouTube too. I usually do it like right after the stream, but I didn't last night, so I'll have to do it tomorrow during the day. Like I said, I really don't have anything to do, so I might jump on. Well, yeah, shamanic. More if I don't know what time zone you're in. I don't know if it's like late night, but I'm gonna do a daytime stream tomorrow, I think. It'll just be fun. Um, maybe I'll go for a long walk and then, you know, nice. That's great. That's great. At this point, I feel like me and Morph go way back too. I don't remember when I started streaming. 2020 is when I started doing YouTube videos and streaming on there, and I would stream on Instagram. But I don't remember when I started Twitch. Actually, at least 2022. Maybe it was 2022 when I started. I'm trying to remember. No, it had to be before that. It was probably 2021. So yeah, yeah, we've known each other for 4 years. Morph is a real one. Morph is definitely a real one. Yeah, I'm really happy that you're both here. So I'm gonna just finish this up and then we can maybe chat. We have the veil. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, a half swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, a half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. So I think this is definitely like release. Get it out. When you're not feeling clear-headed, you have to clear it out somehow, right? So, yeah. And then these are the last two cards. They fell on the ground. So whenever cards fall off the table, I consider them future cards. So I also feel like I sunk down in this chair. I am so. Did it just slowly go down? Yeah. What the hell happened? I don't think I touched it. That's really weird. I started up here. I don't know. There's a lever to make it go down. I don't understand how I got so low to the ground. Maybe I hit something? I don't know. That's really bizarre. Does it? It's never happened to me. So that's interesting. Anyway, these are our future cards. So we have elders. Birthed from the seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. So I think this ties in pretty well with the ancestors card. The elders and the ancestors go kind of hand in hand, you know, like the elders when they pass on become the ancestors. I mean, we all eventually do, but definitely wisdom. Did I just show you the card? Yeah, I think I did. I'll show you again. Birthed from the seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. So allow them to guide you. Maybe this is about becoming the elder, you know. That's cool. And then the last one, we have rebirth. There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. The burning bush. There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. Rebirth coming. Incoming, rebirth, calling. Ring, ring, ring. We'll get there eventually. So yeah, that's going to be the reading for tonight. So, just a quick one. You guys missed most of it, but you can always watch the replay. So, that's cool. I'm just going to put them away. This is the first time I've ever used this deck. I don't think either of you were here for that. I bought it back in October. It's $5, not bad. And I brought it to work with me one day. Never used them. And I had some lurkers on here. Nobody was saying anything. Because I was like, oh, what deck should I use? And last night I used I cannot remember what it's called. Something about initiation. You know, the mandala cards, the round ones. Oh no, please. There's no one to interrupt. There's not really anybody watching. Oh yeah, my twinkle lights. They're nice, right? Yeah, so that's perfect. I used my mandala cards last night, so I didn't want to use them again. But I've said this like 3 times already now, but I didn't have that deck for almost 2 years, so I'm just like so excited to have it back. It's so awesome. So I used those last night, and that's what I would have picked tonight, but I didn't want to repeat myself so soon. So I was like, oh, I'll just use a deck I've never used before since no one was saying anything. Which I've said this plenty of times. I respect the lurkers. I'm the only one who agreed to talk on here. So I can't just expect people to hold a conversation with me. Yeah, so awesome. But yeah, I had work today. I work in a tarot shop now. doing readings, which is cool. I think that's another reason I was like feeling pretty confident about doing the streaming is because when I took a break from the stream, I didn't intentionally take a break from the tarot, but I had people in my life asking me for readings all the time. And then nobody had asked me for a reading in a while, and I never read for myself. I've tried, I can't. I get so misguided, and none of it is true, and none of it makes sense, and it's never accurate when I do my own readings. So I don't do them anymore. So if nobody's asking me for a reading, I'm not doing tarot, and I wasn't streaming, and I wasn't doing my videos. I've thought about doing the YouTube videos again, just because I liked it, and a lot of people have brought it up to me since then. Obviously, a lot of my Twitch followers and friends have come to me and said, I miss your streams. When are you coming back? But I've had a few people mention my YouTube videos. So, yeah, maybe I'll start that up again. I'm not monetized on YouTube though. I'm monetized on fucking Twitch, which is cool. I'm not monetized on YouTube. So after I did it for like 2-3 years, and I was like, dude, this is so much work to do for free. Because I didn't never get personal readings booked from YouTube, but I did from Twitch. I've had a ton of people book personal readings with me via Twitch, but YouTube really wasn't serving me. But it was cool to do like a zodiac check-in every week. You know what I mean? I used to do 12 in a day. I would just do back to back to back to back to back, or take a break halfway through. And then I started breaking it up where I was like doing 6 and 6, and then I was breaking it up to do 4 over 3 days, and sometimes 3 over 4 days, where I do like a bit longer reading. But I was uploading my Twitch streams privately to my YouTube, and then I was like, fuck it, release the tapes. And I went through 400 streams and made them all public. And it sucks because I title my streams very randomly, just kind of like whatever pops in my head. It might be a song that I'm listening to, or just something like last night it was Welcome Back, tonight it's Late Night. It's very basic, obvious titles. But I do wish that I had more of a plan going into the stream so I could title the stream based on what I'm doing, which I guess I could retroactively change the title, but it's a little too late now. So if you're looking for a particular stream, you would have to remember what I was wearing, basically, to find it. So that kind of sucks of me that I just didn't put anything in the descriptions of any of the streams that I did, when I easily could have. But again, they were private, so I didn't really think anything of it. And by the time I made them public, I don't fucking remember every stream. And I'm not about to watch 400 streams worth of my own content. I did 6-hour streams, often. I'm not about to watch myself for 6 hours so I can put a description on there. You're gonna have to just go back and guess. So forget it. Forget about it. Yeah. So, we have to roll ads. I was planning on being done by the time we had to roll ads again, but here we are. I also am using OBS and not Twitch Studios, and I did get a little used to the OBS for the time that I started using it, because I can't use Twitch Studio anymore. It just won't load on my laptop. It's the same laptop I always used it on, but it doesn't work anymore, which totally sucks. So I just kind of sit here during the ad breaks. So if you're ad free, you'll see me. But if you're watching the replay, you'll see me. But if not, you're just gonna have to watch the ads while I sit here. So I'll be back. So I've been showing off my cool stuff that I have chilling. I got this guy. This is so cool. So you look through it. Maybe I can show you on the camera. Yeah, it makes rainbows. Isn't that sick? Actually, the old background on my Twitch stream, one of them, I had multiple backgrounds for different things. One of my backgrounds was a picture through this lens of lights. I think it was these lights actually. So that's really fucking cool. I love how easily you can see it through the camera. I love this. It's like a McDonald's toy or something I stole from a child. And I deserve it. Yep, McDonald's. McDonald's. I got a bag of herbs. Looks like juniper or rosemary or something. Not really rosemary, actually. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe I am a witch, considering I have a random bag of herbs. Doesn't really have a smell, probably because they're old. We got this little quote here. Colors are the smiles of nature. Lee Hunt. Looks like a piece of charcoal. I'm not really sure why it's in a bag. I got this cute little keychain, vintage AF. It's in pretty poor condition, and it does actually move. The wheels turn. Okay, and we're back. Okay, sorry, I was on the ad break and I didn't know if you could see me or hear me, so I didn't say anything. Thank you for stopping in. You did more than just lurk. You actually talked to us, which was super nice. I'm gonna be calling it soon anyway, so thank you. And thanks for stopping in. I hope I do see you soon. Maybe I'll catch your stream soon. And thanks for catching mine. It was great catching up. And have fun with the girlies. Much love, much love. Yeah, so if you're joining now for tarot, I'm over it. I'm not doing any more tarot tonight. I'm so sorry. You can watch my stream from last night, or you can watch the replay when we're done here. I just did one deck last night and one deck tonight. So yeah. I really probably didn't need to play 3 minutes of ads. I don't know if you guys know how it works, but you have to play ads once you're monetized. So if you play 1 minute of ads, you get 20 minutes of stream time. If you play, which this makes sense, but if you play 3 minutes of ads, you get an hour of stream time. So I always do 3 minutes of ads so that everybody can, it gives you time to take a break. You can go to the bathroom, get a snack, fill your water, do whatever. Obviously, I haven't been taking breaks because I have to figure out how to use OBS better. I don't remember how to get to my BRB screen. I made one at some point, but I just have to. I will do that during the day tomorrow. I'm going to try to figure out OBS and make this look better because right now it doesn't look that good, and I get that. And so I think it was Dom last night said like I don't care. I don't think anybody really cares how it looks. That's not the point of the stream or whatever. I'm like, thank you, that makes me feel better. But I do wish it looked cooler. I much prefer Twitch Studio, and I wish I knew why it didn't work. Maybe I can delete it and re-download it, but I don't know if that would really help. I think there's something wrong with it because it was always Twitch Studio Beta, and I'm wondering maybe if they just didn't upgrade the app and it, software's down, or maybe they have a different app that works now. I'm gonna look into that too. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. What are my tags? English, Oracle, Holy Man, Sit Down Comedian, Musician, Muse, Mystic, Poet, Rainbow Reads, Talking or Reading Me. Yeah, I was trying to do reading on here because there's a reading category. But I didn't get that into it. I started reading a Sookie Stackhouse novel, and I was trying to maintain my southern accent the whole time. It was hilarious, hilarious. But people weren't really into the reading. I feel like maybe if I did it consistently, they would be. Maybe I don't know. There's tons of books that I could read, and there's some like I had people voting on the books they wanted me to read, and it didn't stick. I'd much prefer to talk, which you would think talking is more exhausting than reading, but I did find the reading to be a little more exhausting. Um, but yeah, I'd love to read. Maybe I'll get back into the read. Maybe that's what I'll do. Well, I don't know. I feel like people probably like it at night, but everybody's in a different time zone. Maybe I'll do it during the day tomorrow just to read something. I need to read more. I actually became a very avid reader because I live so close to the library. So I would go all the time, check out so many books, and like I was reading books in a matter of days and getting a new one, reading it in days, getting a new one. But I keep making, I don't want to say bad book choices, but like right now, I was talking about it last night. I'm reading a history book and I'm only halfway through it and I haven't read in a week because it's like, wow, that's like a lot to take on. You know what I mean? It's a lot to take on. It's not fun. It's not easy. You only read a little bit at a time. Whereas with a novel, you can just keep going, keep going. The history books, not so much. So I just don't think it's my thing. I was trying to expand my repertoire. But I found an interesting looking book at the library, wanted to read it, found out it was the sequel, and was like, okay, I'll read the first one. And now I'm like, damn, can't get through the first one. Very difficult, but I'm determined, kind of. I haven't read it like a week, so maybe I'll just pick a random book and start reading it. I don't know. I don't really know. It's kind of late. I'm probably gonna go. Again, sorry for rolling 3 minutes of ads. It was unnecessary. Could have easily done one because I'm wrapping up anyway. But I am getting kind of tired. It's late. I started late. I was only gonna stream for half an hour, but fuck. My friends come, and then I'm like, yay! And I want to stay. But I don't stay up all night anymore. I'm not as much of a night owl. A lot of that had to do with my ex's schedule because he worked mornings and nights. So I would stream while he was sleeping before his morning shift, and then I would stream while he was at work for his night shifts. And that's why I stayed up and streamed all the time. Like those hours of like starting late and going until very early in the morning. So I don't have that influencing my schedule anymore, so I don't really keep that schedule at this point. And then I would stream if I was out doing something. I think I used to maybe take days off. I know for a while I streamed like every day. But yeah, I'm not on the nocturnal schedule anymore. So this is kind of, well, I don't know. I was gonna say this is kind of late for me because generally I go to bed earlier than this. But last night I stayed up playing my fucking phone game for until 3:30 in the morning. I streamed and then stayed up and I was like, I gotta beat this game. I don't even know if you can beat the game. It might just be infinite gameplay until you lose. I'm not sure if it's beatable, but I'm determined to beat it anyways. So, hopefully I don't get into the game so I don't stay up all night. But like I said, kind of got no plans tomorrow, so I'm thinking of doing a daytime stream. I have an appointment mid-afternoon, so it would be after that because I'm not a morning person still. Not nocturnal, still not a morning person. Never have been. I don't think I ever will be. So I'll probably do a daytime stream, but I think I will also do a nighttime stream. So I think I'm gonna stream twice tomorrow. We're getting into it. We're just jumping right back in. So maybe around 3 o'clock. So I don't think I had plans and it got canceled. So I think I don't have anything going on. So I think I'll do a daytime stream. Might try to do some art. I'm not that good at art anymore. I don't think I was. The thing is, I don't think I was ever that good at art. Those paintings are kind of cool, but I'm not the most talented person. I was just a very creative person, and some people liked it, but generally speaking, I don't think people really fuck with my shit. But I'm just like not as creative anymore. Hey, I'm good. I'm wrapping up. Sorry, but thanks for being here. No, I'm done with tarot tonight. I think people kind of misinterpret what I mean by general readings anyway. General readings are for the public, they're for everyone. They're not general to you. I typically don't do personal, that's what I would call a personal reading. So you missed the general reading that I did tonight, and we're just talking about tomorrow. I'll probably stream during the day. I'm thinking late afternoon, maybe in the evening. And then I'll probably jump back on at right, yeah. But I'm not doing any more tarot tonight. I want to the replay. And then hopefully I'll start before midnight. If I'll be here anyway. Maybe we'll just do a really long streamathon. Just stream all day. Okay. If I can figure out how to do a BRB screen, I can take breaks. That'd be kind of cool. I've never really done that. I think the longest stream I ever did was like 8 hours. And it was just incidental. It wasn't like I intended to stream that long. It just, sometimes the conversation gets fucking rolling and we just go. You know? So, I might just do multiple streams, but who knows? Maybe we'll do. Did I shrink again? Yeah, what's up with this chair? I don't think it happened at all last night. Isn't that funny? Anyway, I'm gonna go. It's always hard to leave, especially when my friends are here. Especially because I feel like almost every stream, it does take this long to sort of get viewers too. Where I always start off with like 1 to 3, and then I end up having more. The longer I stream, the more people come. But I'm just babbling at this point. I don't want to do any more tarot, and I should go to bed so that I'm nice and invigorated for tomorrow. So thank you for joining me. It was great seeing you, Morph. Thank you for coming back, Bees. And hopefully you'll catch me tomorrow. If you're not doing anything during the day, maybe once I'm ready to stream, I'll schedule something on here because you can schedule streams. So I'll try to schedule it tomorrow and give you an hour notice maybe. Once I figure out what I'm doing. And then same for the night stream. I'll try to like schedule it an hour before I start so that y'all know when it's happening. But right now I don't know. Twitch will suggest you schedule a stream so people can join. I don't ever fucking know when I'm gonna start. It's a vibe. I don't like scheduling anything. You know? Like I hate alarms and stuff. Not my thing. But anyway, this is it. I'm gonna go to bed. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining my stream. I missed you all so much. I miss streaming so much, and I'm really glad that I'm getting into it this week. Hopefully, we find a consistency in the stream. I hope I'm back because it's so fun and it's so awesome and it's very fulfilling for me. So, thank you for your support, your love, attention, and I will be back tomorrow. We might even do 3 strains tomorrow or one really long strain. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna strain all day. It's just like the one day I have to do it. I'm gonna do it. So see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I love you. Never forget it.